And then what we would do, select different artists at different dates, and then practice with them, go and present. Different artists, go and present. So knowing any artist mamwa capacity gitika mede ikitme we a live band. And that's how Music for Peace had been working. And also we sponsored events, mano. You sometimes give them the equipment for free. Sometimes kono marathon tie music system and a car pick up, maybe they fuel it or whatever. There's some sort of arrangement more berukatimune to also give support back to the community. So that is how Music for Peace came and then grew. However, olacheno da don't care, but Corona interfered a lot with it. Most of the things I've packed them home since some other things have come up. Yes. But definitely this is my call, and I will resume when time allows, and I believe it will be allowed.
Wow. Pingo idongo okeni after yet you began maduong.
Yenyoko, I think. My friend Jaria, I think chose to settle back at home.
At home, yes,
in Labora. And then one other partner left for the US. So those were the co-founders. Yes. Then I was still left, so I continued with it, something like that.
Wow. La watch la radio. Again, when you lost me, this Jamie Mokana Mano, Pua Ramon, we cannot know, but unless Natumoni, Matie, and UTT Kidogi Iwinu. It was really very good initiative. We me coach Mukela, Lawa Padano, Watin Kuchma Wanen, Watik, Malame, Uganda. Dana Maduang Magu making contribution towards it. Ene Joe, Mane, Dujano, Polkara Kelly. Wekwa win bene kitum bodgi, it's a flashback. Karachani jami kama eneni pere to record, to document. Man ngo Martin Jeff Wachwani, this is already a documentary. Matie kache you want to refer pilokumo kiken ne winyu aki doge dan lokmano gwanga tumoni waja ni ana winyu ana nenu nenchalo bero kaman at least ne ngeni yuwame the Luo Gold music no waberu kekero menywako jami ma beju kaman. So Jeff, tamtieni with time. Program and you will reactivate it.
Yes, definitely.
Okay.
Even much better and much bigger, because I think I would be more mature and actually resource-wise it would be more feasible.
Because what I ngeni coach Dano tamoni coach tie tutwal but amita watchini keche remote igai padano. There is a lot which music for Ramotimune. There is a lot of domestic violence, Matiti Megai Padano, and people need peace. People need to be healed. Dano Meruni Chao. Ijami Mane Dujiki Walker. And it's only through, I would like to say, mature music, it's only through the content of music, Maduaro Gen Bot Dano. I think if this comes up with well programming, so that it goes back this time with a different angle. Bodano, Chonchanuberu Kalwenyo ko Muduroling. So now there is another message, Mamero Docker about Dano.
Exactly. Because from what you're saying, there has been a lot of transition. When you see the kind of music, Makiti Torone Kunyoni, Pat Donkima. In message and also in style, which is okay, music lake. But in a lot of people are off track, music wise. How can I put it? But one key thing is Jomadiru are missing out. There is no quality music for the older age. Music has been dominated by young people, which is okay. But then as mature people, we also need to record songs. Ma ngataditrom amiero. I know La Kubukubo is playing a great role in providing entertainment.
Yes.
But also the contemporary element, ma wano chahone no mierno peki ruenyo. But also it gives back responsibility, but one to keep up with change and trend. So most importantly is identifying ngoma is going on in the community. Again, what has, let me say, what has kept me going is to identify key things that are happening, our trends, and sing along it, and then it relates to people. But also as musicians, we can release music that bends the trend towards what we think. So I would say and we still hope we will come back and reshape the music industry or contribute to it. And I personally still appreciate whatever everyone else is doing out there for the music industry to keep on going. And I know it's going to be more competitive as time goes on. So Mapolo to questions.
Yes, maybe gimara mo watch ne gware angeotie challenges mogo magware itami work here during your music career. Me time share. Yes, it's very important. Money me watch ni jal. Tika money don't pada angeo kati ada, but at the end
you have to offload it. It's a lot. But Amir Chakumani, humbleness takes you far.
Beru mamul.
Inge chamu keno ene le luor li lo baba. Jengala chuni te chamu kenge chuni romberu tap, but le luor li lo. Challenges in the beginning was first people understanding that people can do music and still live a responsible life.
Yes.
La webe rombero dano makweri manofu matimi jima bejo.
The community ne.
Community ne. Paramatire ni dano do not trust Luwe when it comes to being responsible because of being a center of attention and focus. But pole. So it makes it challenging for you to have a stable life, especially when now and then you cannot behave in a way as if you are always entertaining. Yes, I can entertain you, but it does not mean I can act childish.
Those are two things.
Yes, those are two things. Too funny, madugu latino. Do you know when they hear a bit, man, yacht? So, any challenge, manutie ni beru mengeni kacha me we beru kuman cha me beru serious me gan me beru kuman. Mario, our economy of northern Uganda is not so big, although it has grown now, but for it to sustain you financially constantly was challenging.
Per yacht.
You have to put another business to support your talent. Because at some point it ceases to be a talent. It is a source of living. Chaka talent no infuriate a teenager.
Growing to it.
Yes, it's for money. And then piano economy tiri, then you don't also earn a lot, and you cannot do every time. You get exhausted. I watch this story more. Wabi ni wachero kotimu show wa tororo. Me wa war rocking ping tororo arua kono, but they not only northern Uganda. So mo wachero, but the challenge was natutero posters poker malo. Show. We came back. He organized the second time. We went. Things were done, but it rained from evening. Moti go road drive. Mo chero donga donyo. Actually, Carol Wawa we venue. Korchwe wacha bichiel futi. So show poti me chain me do pe the chain me chuli be pe but you have to understand ni Jimmy Time
yes
Jome white coach karcha no gi a kono malaba gi gono lera kwe gi owa gulu en wale gi wan ki dida Moses Baby Dalvin udongo kunu one and dida Moses Baby Dalvin mochera no kunu. So Baby Dalvin had some friends there. He remained one. We had performances. Dida Moses. We had performances in Gulu. Dida had a performance in Gulu. I had a performance in Nigeria. Kitkum. One ma bad though. What doing bad? Well, what go chim desire more work career.
Yes.
So desire.
Lady Desire. Yes.
Paid for our transport. And piano go chimi go in one or two piano, you make it pay.
Wow.
So, Mama, Lera, she offered us food and accommodation and some money for the next day. Wavuro, one kidida, we ate, we continued the next day. Gulu, Dida remained in Gulu. Me, I went to Kitgum. We did a show. It was massive in Kitgum. I always appreciate Kitgum has never let us down. Kitgum people, you always hold a place in my heart. There's always been good in Kitgum. So that was our savior. That was on Easter Sunday. So what do Gulu and Karen and Giano Kemao.
Dida, yes.
So any dong Dida dong make mao and only Jimmy do kinyo until we lost Dida. So that was one moment, it was very challenging to be in a foreign land and there was nowhere to sleep, no money, no nothing. We survived on the streets of Tororo. I think they were like Indians or Chotar Mongiti go ban. Wabero, we just wanted to pass time. What in Nanogarabon Guinea, Erwabere in the crowd. Wanero nyimo cholo chero ni mielo kimona joni kibaye nyeri wa speed mo
pepechete ko
can it is warm there's music
the spirit pa music mo inotie kai nero giti ko ya meti chirwa umena ko manoko
yes no one ano pa Marco so pa me so you baby messing so that was another experience. But also there was another experience in 2001 I think mommy and wacher ka penye senior 6
yes
anati you primary show Atinho bien agamu Alan ge Smokey ge Beno ge kona nga nyems nga lutina wobe kero ge taxi what lera hotel ka keto show wago show awo chango chene wapogo weng ero ge nu bala yedo what wa chelu da chelu
wangore
tape recorder ngena what you tape okay we on tape cassette tape do o ka wine me well better kinyu so there's always a cassette player in the changing room but in better setting kere so la chen nyeri don piano tiro dong show nyeri ti mi ke mine but ngara no tikere tieni no da mask la tiro mwelo ya no so anyero betie nyeri kichoro ke overpowering o choro kejo ento la chen yiru tamu kija mi yer cassette player ni tangi mi want kichelo ne ko wall ero cassette player pa joma ala jari ini bal ke ma jo ala bitwiyo pa nyera dile police
Jara
police kudiku ana wajini an pa mere ke mak nyeri ana mere nyeri uye o kertieni ene bichulu ko police no inu ti chingwa yine be wache wa ngo mere tiore ai wa mere ti aro ke nyeri aro yo ketie
pende ni chori chama kom cho
ne me buri dongi ni ti chinga mente yinde pe gi dwoni e ba loko angwejo aya chene me chulo transport taxi nyeri Lo taxi driver, watching any merely mere chili pier beat. Ana time ni mia chele pier beat no dong chair ke du. Chane 2000 pe kunyo ni. Ma ma chon chane. Angi chair ke du. Ana pier mo in yeri. Ne no. Ami ire ali pier beat to pier mo ter wow le.
Yes.
Adong no gali mia chel. Me mi in yeri.
Balance.
Ni na ja chene per wrong. Ai da I way da mia chele pier beat. No. Emi mukere da.
When you to be a dead.
I think he wanted like 300 para we are poaching Andy. Ja look ja do that more. I'm going to school going you Janet down to busy ga kwan. Ento inge mo mama nyero pieno go be o cher baspa o kero dano. E kin o wo pien jo ken no ta po pong we.
Yes.
Ti you down mo ken mere mo ta tu do gulu. Look at but anyway, the thing is, music shows chamu kene kasima be, chamu kene ki kwala chene ki dogola, mo bien rapoko chene pe. So Paul Kare kadong chene pe no that evening at the show, forget about it.
Atamani trend en Paul Lakawatin.
Really?
The way I'm watching comment section, watch but what I know ni Paul Lockett had never changed.
Jal, ene nou permet na non gen dans lobo même gen dans music because gen pay and there is no rule come be door pay because there is no clear record
agreement mama no
yes kirbe no ki agreement but to fight and get your money from the agreement is like a lawyer people just
takes a lot of time.
Wow. So chene me making sure ni ki poko chene that evening. You beka ko kind of balance you down, make sure you get it. Loko diko ne no we down la kada ko no channel. Yes. So yellow one way any yes, corruption going up to now. Wow. They pay you small. Sometimes you just pick up yourself and move. Yeah. It's exhaustive.
Wow.
So you cannot do it constantly for 5-10 years. Whole cattle. Yeah.
It's true.
So make business.
Well, ngatumone uwajoni music dano we obino kawe but watie kidano maguno chene piwe.
Yes.
Because of music.
Yes.
But peguno chene.
Not from music, but because of music. I think even myself, I would say so. Your blessings, your income, your money will come from another source, but because they know you as a good person, as a musician, it opened doors for other opportunities. Like for example, I had opportunities to travel so many countries, honestly speaking. I've been to South America, I've been to Europe, I've been to the UK, I've been to the Middle East, and I've been to the US. I've not been to Canada, but I've been to the US. So these are many countries. To the US was a US government-sponsored exchange program, and using peace for peace building. It's conflict and tolerance, conflict resolution and tolerance. In South America, in Colombia, it was around memory, using music as a bank for memory.
It is
for memory. Also in Ireland, in Northern Ireland, and Europe, I got a sponsorship, or let me say a scholarship, to study media and content strategy in Netherlands because the people knew me through my music.
Wow.
And when I wrote my letter of intent for them to support my education, it was telling them how my role in music helped, and the role of music helped in community transformation. The role of my music in community transformation, that is why the government of Holland, it was called Holland Scholarship, they were able to give me some money. And also well-wishers contributed. And that's how I got my master's from Netherlands. You imagine?
Wow.
You it doesn't mean you're going to be singing on stage.
No.
Because you can create a great narrative I'm telling you the cheat code. If you can create a great narrative around your music, it's called branding. It's called packaging. People will get to know about your music, about you, and the contribution much of your music to the society much better if you packaged it well. And better me way don't way. That is why some of us chose to call it Music for Peace, because it's called branding.
Wow.
Yeah, but can you meet now we have our brothers like Uzaite, they have it in the traditional way. And
Yes.
When we were in
They've
Netherlands,
traveled.
we met. Magubino show they were doing some activations for the Nyege things. We met because he has sold himself as a traditional singer. Now, what people do not understand is that sometimes if you imitate the foreigners, the foreign people, the foreign music, you don't go far because you're not the original owner of the product, of the culture. So in your own body, you go hip hop. Hip hop is good, but you will not outsell an American hip hopper. You cannot. You can create some ground here and make some money, yes. But when you're presenting yourself, they see like you're not being authentic. Unless you borrow that culture and fusion it with a blending culture, then you bring in that element, but no Afro style, African style. So you can easily sell across them. Now, so from Europe, Europeans love new things, but it has to be authentic. And all of that, they admire because they are curious people. They
Unique.
They pick their interest. So anyway, that is part of mere branding, Marty Lorien.
Yes.
Know where you can survive. If you want to sing for the ladies, sing for ladies. But always remember that ladies are the best customers or audience. Because a lady can influence the boyfriend to come for your show, the husband, the family to come for your show. Men are good, but men are reserved. So they want to see where they can gain and grow from.
Maybe Romo meanwhile you contact in case you never know someone Romo contacting in angeni karibedi you're not so much active in music but tam enini pira take to share ngatumoro mwacha. I think Jeff, how about this again mo nkiti yani ngomi Romo watchwa if it's okay with you.
I think the best would be maybe email.
Okay.
Because sometimes number can be personal.
Yeah, okay, fine.
So Jeff Korondo @gmail.com.
Okay. Social media handles?
Social media handles, I have Jeff Korondo on YouTube, Jeff Korondo on Facebook. TikTok, I'm not very active. I think I should activate it. And then Jeff Korondo on Spotify, Jeff Korondo on SoundCloud, Jeff Korondo on Reverb Nation. What else? I think those are those. On YouTube, everywhere, even on Apple Music, Jeff Korondo, you'll find. Yeah, just search for Jeff Korondo. But to find me, you can write at Jeff Korondo, as without dot, without anything, one word, @gmail.com.
Is all your music uploaded on your platforms?
Yes. Those,
music went on.
the audios are there. Some are downloadable. Some you have to subscribe to download.
Okay.
But before I sign out, there's a new song, 2 new songs.
Yes.
One is Ludirutum, and one is Voice of the People. Ludirutum is my reflection on Kit Madon Kamo Oye, Madon Wandon Wachicha Gango. Dueni dio video. So Okamo Madon Ludirutika Tumo. Ko? But Ki Ingeldireni, one we should learn as Joma I don't know. Jomatian, Madon Tika Dugu, Tika Le, Wegi Gang. we should pick up our responsibilities and we see how to keep actually our own people thriving. And I think you can search for Ludirutum. The video is on YouTube, and then I think the audio must be on Reverb Nation also. But I'll check. And then Voice of the People. It's after the exchange program Mawatemu in Ireland and Northern Ireland. Jikori political rango more mature in that area of United Kingdom, Madam Pengeo. And Loing join Pengeo the form of government to have, because people have divergent opinion on different things. Machiel, there are those who are loyal to the Queen, they're loyalists. Then there are those who, like the Catholics, have their own affiliation. There is the Protestants have their own way of life. There are those who, I don't know how I should call them. There are those who are just contemporary, just there. And then there are also some extremists, military factions. They're sometimes armed, political, but then armed. So all of them think that this way of governance should be the one adopted. So, in Northern Ireland, there's that kind of conflict. There's, there is a wall. Look at you, a wall. The Protestant, Catholic, wall kind. Yes.
Wall,
get
your chill again.
Get your chill. It's a very strange lifestyle. So, but they have lost so many people in massacres, in people disappearing, and so you find pictures on walls and everything. So if you watch the video, you'll see pictures on the wall. Sometimes some people advocating for peace, but I don't know if they've had their first election yet, but that country has people with very different mindsets, and I believe they will find a way to unite and form a government, but it has been very difficult for them. Yeah.
Thank you very much for your time, Jeff. Beru karmala change wa beru kagwenye wa nene wa nocha wa meberu until aruba yubuneno matini wa sharing kidano. I'm really very happy to share kaberu kedi winyu lok mabeju eneni mitika sharing ki luak pien. This is not only telling a story, but tie lok mefun ki ka iromo kwanyo kamitamo ni iromo tichkere mabe inyiglok mano Jeff wajo either tila we pien o covering jami maduong full discussion matin eneni so ikwan mene miromo tichkere afoya matek beberu kedwa afoya mateka memaro you made delight multimedia bet kanyu chawa moken kitawachikere any day kawa no karo beberu fodaki Jeff Korondo nyakumapol as long as entie ongole mano uno karne mano romo bokolo kedu piwang chawa man amita wachini konkamano bye bye
sign out, bless.